Let's say American Youth Works is a youth empowerment organization that works with young people, young adults, everyone from a high school dropout to a college graduate who wants to serve their community, do great things for our country through service, through getting their education, and through improving their communities. Our newest program is the Media Corps.
Okay, so Media Corps is a program where students like myself can go to express themselves freely on an everyday basis, and it could possibly help us later in our lives in the creative industry, like out there in the world. We refurbish computers, we work on Photoshop, Premiere, we do stop motion, we do basically anything that pertains to the media industry. I come to Media Corps because it helps me express myself more freely than other ways, rather than like crying or screaming. I get to like just express myself without words.
In December, we had a guy named Jay Bro come to our Media Corps class, and he asked us if we had 3 words that we'd like to share with the world, and what would they be, and why.
So about 2 years ago, I had a party for my wife for her birthday, and part of the party was giving people these posters and giving them some paint. And with the paint, I wanted them to write down 3 words. If they only had 3 words to share with the world, what would they be? And I was really blown away by the responses. And I was so blown away that it inspired me to try and do a little project. Right now that I actually have an opportunity through Jen Lucas and AYW to work with some young people to go into Austin and ask Austin, if you only had 3 words to share with the world, what would they be?
In the generation that we live in now, a lot of people struggle with their daily lives. People get depressed, highly upset, and really frustrated. But you know what? They still manage to keep a positive attitude and staying motivated. That's called having hope. Although this generation is hard, they move forward and deal with it. I hope that we get to meet a lot of people and hear some inspiring words.
Sounds like a cool idea. I don't know. Maybe people won't want to talk to us, but we'll see what happens.
I choose these 3 words because this is my life. This is a constant. Change is constant. I think the only thing that you can do is keep changing, always improving yourself. Love. I mean, everyone's got to have love. There's nothing that could happen without that. You gotta love yourself before you can love others. Love, just love. And move. You always have to keep moving. Never stop. Never stop, ever. No matter what happens, bad or good, just move. That's me.
Work, pay, and shelter.
And why'd you choose those 3 words?
Because I am looking for work right now, but in order to look for work, you need to, once I find work, then you need to work in order to get paid, and in order to have shelter, you need pay.
Is it hard to find work right now?
Yes, it is. And what I do every morning is I show up at the Union Hall on South Lamar, and God willing, tomorrow I'll go out. I haven't gone out in a week, but, you know, I get up at 5 every morning. I'm there by 7 o'clock. They go out at 8. If I don't go out, come back the next day.
Grow because I have grown a lot from what I've came from and all the struggles and everything I've been through. I've actually grown up a lot in my life, quicker than anybody my age has, so that's why I say grow. Drugs, because I saw a lot of drugs in my life because my mother was a crack addict, and I saw all different types of drugs, before my time, weed, crack, PCP, all that. So I've seen a lot of drugs in my life, especially on the corner where I grew up from. And Inglewood, because that's where I'm from. And Inglewood has taught me a lot of life lessons, actually. A lot of people may think it's bad, but they actually taught me that those are the things that I don't want to be. So I've actually, all those words actually fall into Inglewood, because I grew up in Inglewood and I've learned to grow from a lot of things that happen in Inglewood. When people are on drugs, they feel like they don't have nothing to live for, and they feel like the whole world is against them. So sometimes you just have to step up and let your parents know, like, I'm here for you, I'm here, and I'm gonna help you through this, you know what I'm saying? I'm your child, and I just wanna let you know you do have something to live for, and I'm still gonna be here. I'm not gonna look at you no different.
I chose these words because I think these are the most famous 3 words and the most important 3 words we can say to each other, and really mean it, and I do. And I'm a hopeless romantic, so these are my 3 words. I love you.
Love is just the golden rule, treating people how you want to be treated. Love is doing things because you want to, not because you feel obligated to. Love is putting a hand out and helping somebody just because. I think the problem with society nowadays is there's too much selfishness and not enough empathy. Everybody wants for themselves, but I think if everybody wanted for one another more so than themselves, it's a start to, you know, go onto a different path.
Food is the one thing I've always learned can always bring people together, no matter what. Even the homeless people, man, everybody's loves food. You need it. Laughter, because I've always learned that, like, when somebody's down, or like when I'm having issues with my depression, laughter always brings me out, no matter what, and it always brings my friends up. And then tears, because you can never move on unless you learn how to fight through your problems first. Wow. And usually that means tears.
I mean, like, there's a lot of, like, challenges in the world, like, a lot of stuff going down, there's war, but in the end, when you look at it, like, I mean, like, life is good. Like, you gotta, like, sit back and, like, just enjoy the little things and, like, just know that life is good, and, like, no matter what, if you remember that, everything gets better.
Well, I chose lean because everyone here at TSD, they lean on everybody and everybody else to make each other successful here. And love is we cherish each other no matter what or who we are, and we always love each other, and it's just a bond that we have. And dream, when I came here to learn and become successful, it was our dream to have that. So those are my 3 words.
My 3 words is keep it pushing, and I say keep it pushing because no matter what life throws at you, you just gotta keep it pushing. You gotta keep on going. Well, for me, the choices that I made in life haven't been the best choices, and you know, I've been to prison. I lost my child, but I got him back. You know, I gotta keep it pushing because I gotta do it for myself. I gotta do it for my son, and I'm gonna get to the top.
I chose them because they're the first 3 words of one of my favorite poems, A Song of Myself by Walt Whitman. It goes like, I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. Yeah, it's a really good way to think about just, you know, celebrating yourself so you can celebrate others just the same, you know.